Today, I want to talk about this great book, Figure Drawing for Concept Artists by Ken Muftic. It's one of the books that I recommend in my video, How Not to Learn Figure Drawing, where I go through my sketchbook and some of the studies I did. So definitely a great addition to your studies and to your collection as well, as the book is beautiful, very well printed, and the choice of the images is definitely super great. He also adds a lot of other artist examples, so I think that's great, and we'll see that later on. So he starts out with one thing that I think is really important in books, that is attitude. Then he goes into setting up, and then another great part, this three-tiered approach, as he calls, that is seeing, observing, processing what you're seeing, and then applying to the paper. I think this is the most important part of the book, and we'll see all of his studies later on. And then going forward, figure drawing classes and a lot of the examples we'll see for chapters in more detail. There is a little bit of nudity here, so be aware. So attitude first, and thinking of figure drawing and respecting the whole process. I think it's also a big part of the importance of this book, not going right away into how to apply and make better drawings and so on. Is taking the time to really dive deeper into the whole practice of life drawing, and later on he expands that, as we'll see. So all books need to have like materials and discussions on that. We saw the same with Nathan Falk's book, Drawing in Charcoal. I'll have a link in the description as well. So the three-tiered approach, as I said before. So really important part of the book. Really take your time. And it will take a long time in your life as well to really distill that into knowledge. Gesture drawing, lines of action. You can see the application, as I mentioned before, with real world concept artists. So line of action, once again, over the drawings, over the photographs as well. So you can understand the distribution of weights. That's really important. The connection of shadows, as we saw as well with Nathan Falk's, grouping of values and simplification. That goes a long way in creating a great 2D experience. So a lot of common areas that people struggle with, drawings by Evan Melamundsen and Sean Silvestri, we've seen them. Hands, you probably have a lot of difficulty drawing hands, as everyone does. So he goes in depth into these topics that a lot of people struggle with. Head drawing, and so on. So the structure, he also uses a little bit of the Riley method, as we saw with Nathan Falk's. Figure drawing classes, if you have access to real life drawing, figure drawing classes, it will be awesome. It's super helpful, but you can definitely use like Croquis Cafe or New Masters Academy. They both have YouTube videos covering the topic. I'll add links in the description so you can definitely do the practice. But search in your city if there is a session going on. Going forward, he talks about like sketching at cafes and zoos and urban sketching. That is really, really important to add real life to your drawings. And last but not least, a lot of examples from other people. Scott Eaton, a great sculptor that has also great classes using this model that he uses for the book. And a lot of other people, we'll see Nathan Falk's as well, Andrei Hyabovchev, and a lot of different examples here. Evan Melamundsen, we've seen him in other videos from the channel here as well. I love this primates drawings as well, a lot of gesture there. So I skip the reference gallery and jump into closing thoughts because there is a lot of nudity in there, but definitely great models, great lighting choices. So we can use those for our early on practices, especially if we don't have access to real life drawing and models. So I hope this was useful. It will definitely improve your 2D drawing skills, your figure drawing, and I hope it also improves your respect for the practice of life drawing and figure sketching. Have great studies, practice a lot, and have a great one. Take care.